If you were to land in Kenya today, you'll be tempted to believe that we are having elections in the next few months. But putting down to the next election is still a span of 4 years. Welcome to the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Did you realize that from August, first week of August, and now second week of September, William Ruto has gone to Mount Kenya 3 times. And now, after spending 5 days in Mount Kenya, mid-August, he was highly criticized of launching Uhuru Kenyatta projects. And I think that is why William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, rushed back to Nyeri. The Nyeri tour was very critical for some reasons. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But then today, I want you to look at this photo. This is a photo of William Ruto launching UDA offices in Nyeri town. I want you to look at this. This is UDA office being launched. Remember the office in Nairobi, the irony here is that the office in Nairobi is normally closed. It's not so much operating, and the only staff only go there once a while. Now, that is the established shot of the said building, where millions of shillings have been spent to build a structure as a new UDA office. Ladies and gentlemen, we inherited dilapidated economy has only taken 1 month in office, and they're out, they have shut government and has gone back to the people seeking a fresh mandate, despite the fact that they have the instruments of power now. Why is Ruto worried if William Ruto was legitimately elected, as they believe? What is the worry for? Because I believe now it should be about service delivery. The irony of this is that the first regional UDA office, rather the first regional UDA office after election, first one started in Mount Kenya. And of course in Nyeri, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagwa's home county. Why not Rift Valley, which is also one of the home grounds of UDA party? And if you think it's just launching the UDA offices, then you got it wrong. I have sampled these few video clips of President speaking, and I want you to pay close attention to these statements from those who accompanied William Ruto there.
The thing that can sustain the continuity of a government is a strong party. Na ndio tunauliza Wakenya wote, wangogo zote za Kenya, to join chama ambayo ni ya kimataifa, chama ya kitaifa cha UDA.
Tunataka mkienda kuchagua viongozi wenyu, mjue kwamba ni lazima uwe umejiandikisha kama mwanachama wa UDA.
Tunataka kwenda 2027 tukiwa na chama kimoja.
Hawataki kuvuja chama zao, wavuje chama waingie UDA.
Something is wrong. If you look at what is going on, the politicians in Kenya Kwanza, apart from William Ruto, have all gone back to the yellow fever color, to the yellow color. And the discussion this country is having is about what is right or wrong now. Allow me, before I forget, I want to remind you the reason why that that 1 day Mount Kenya trip was actually organized. It was organized because, number one, Rigathi Gachagua took William Ruto there. It was swiftly organized so that they would counter the Western Mulembe wave that is emerging against William Ruto. Mulembe Nation has insisted that William Ruto promised them to support one of them in 2022. So what's going on? The reason why that tour was hurriedly taken there was to find a platform to speak to William Ruto about it. And it did not disappoint, because I listened to Rigathi telling Ruto about what, according to him, is right. It was, why Ruto went there, it was some Thanksgiving ceremony for PS, then launching UDA office, and then launching some link roads, which someone would wonder, if he was there for 5 days, why did he launch those link roads? He was not there for anything on that. It was purely on William Ruto was going there for the political mission. And so that's why he went to Mount Kenya. And if you think I'm wrong, people have always wondered, there was a joke that was asked here. When the Maasai, they had that cultural attire, that one that Ruto was donning. I remember the photo of Ruto donning the Maasai attire. That photo was really trending quite outside here in this country. So there's a question of what is Central Colors. Do you know that this video here was already gone by there, and some women, the Rigathi Gachagwa's campaign women, the yellow, the one uses yellow, they've been activated, and that was it. So surely, why would you spend money now? We're talking about reviving the economy or this, or have you revived the economy so we're going back to politics? Because we are spending money. I want to believe this is public money being spent. It was president's event organized by State House. So Mama Washapo is a yellow. They've started dancing the praise songs. The same women dancing praise songs there, when they go back home, they will be asking the government to intervene about coffee. But why has Mount Kenya remained, why has it been disguised so gullible? And I think it's a big disadvantage that Rigathi and the team, by the time William Ruto will leave government, will be leaving government, they will have taken Mount Kenya a very worst end than the imagined worst end that Uhuru Kenyatta left it. I think this might be a very worst one. Why would you do just entertain? No, now politics. Now, why we have gone back to UDA politics? That's what I want to answer. Why we have gone back to visualizing the UDA politics? Because what is also the intention is boosting the visibility. Remember, there is sorry, there's something really disturbing me. So there is something in December. There were some UDA grassroots nominations, elections expected. There have been calls and been trying to push ANC and Ford Kenya to fold so that they can join UDA. And who will make the mistake that Jubilee did? You know, Nani just want to learn the ropes. They just learning the ropes from Jubilee Party. How about if again the party is destroyed? The same way, you know, in the second term, Ruto will not have that. Will not need that party. Will that party for what? If he gets a second term, he's done. He will not need that party for whatever reason, unless he realizes that he has done a lot of ills and still want to remain within the shadows of power. So, Ruto is clearly battling rebellion in Mount Kenya. And that's why there is a lot of concentration in Mount Kenya. I can tell you that I will not be shocked to see the deputy president operating from that Nyeri UDA office. He's simply looking at every day Mount Kenya is there's some growing rebellion there. If it is not about coffee, it is about something that has not been done. If it is not about roads, it's about something that is still amiss. And Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto knows very well that the convincing tool that was used was the church. Now that network really collapsed. So that is why Ruto has actually activated the UDA visibility. Secondly, there is some diminishing popularity. And then they will want to cling on the party. you know, there is bit of what has been happening is popularity of William Ruto as a person has been going down. But there are people who they just surround themselves around William Ruto because of UDA party, and probably this is why they were there. Someone was asking, why did Kanini Kega and Sabina Chege not attend now that they had opted to join UDA? Lastly, I think Rigathi planned to outsmart Musalia Mudavadi on William Ruto's 2027 bid. There is something that Rigathi wants. Rigathi, it's a plan that, you know, they might open it throughout and even in Western and see whether it's going to be a pressure. They're going to pressure Mudavadi to fold the party. The moment Musalia Mudavadi will fold that party, that will be the end of his politics. I think that is very clear. Thank you.